I don't know what to say about this episode. Episode 7, Prima Dole, I do believe. Yes, episode 7. But wow, really hits me in the feels. Really does. You know, I know how it feels. I know how it feels when somebody walks up to you and just say like, "Hey, you look like my son," or "You look like my daughter." My daughter. No one. I'm just saying that's for preference. Why like for you, you may look like somebody who they may know, like their daughter or whatever it maybe is, or whatever it maybe is, and stuff like that. Sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes people will just basically just say like, how old are you? Obviously, I'm 41. I'm 41 years old. That's how old I am. But and and some of the people would just basically just ask me, it's like, oh, you look like you're 24 to 25, and I may look like it, but I really am not. But the reason I'm saying this is because the reason I'm saying this is because there's a couple that was they used to have a daughter. They lost their daughter. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming they died like a long. I'm assuming that their daughter may died a long time ago. I really don't know because she was. I wouldn't say she exactly is the same like Gekken. Gekken, the girl with the blonde hair and stuff like that. And when they told her that they look alike, and even when Gecko looked at the picture, she didn't know how to explain it. She just did not know how it really actually was. This episode was very emotional, and I'm not really gonna lie about that. And I was hoping we can get some good characterization from her and stuff like that, and and stuff, and so, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for somebody that just basically just tells you this, but it all comes in trust and stuff like that. And trust is a big issue. Even if for me, I have trust issues with some people who I don't know, who I whatever it maybe is or something like that. It takes me a little bit of time just to get used to the person, because I mean it's just something that I'm not saying I hate the person or anything like that, but it's just a trust issue and stuff like that. But the one thing I want to say this is about from experience for me from trusting, because I made a mistake, long time ago. I trusted a friend. He was a good friend, and then all of a sudden he backstabbed me, and that really hurt, and it really hurt me for quite some time, and it still hurts. It really does, and I try not to think about it too much. I try not to wonder about it too much and stuff like that, because just like I said before, trusting somebody too much is can lead to something dangerous, or it can lead to something that I wouldn't say we're ashamed of or anything like that, but it's just really hard. It just really is hard. I feel really bad for Kiko because, like I said, for she puts her trust into those the mom and dad of their daughter, because that she kind of looked like their daughter, even though that she has brown hair, but even though Gekken she has blonde hair, but it's just that's what it basically just seems to me. Instead of letting go a pain of a loved one, I mean, there's I mean yes, I do agree that some people may say you look like my just like my mom, my dad, my grandpa, and stuff like that. You guys know about what happened to my dad. Died a few months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and I lost my grandpa a couple years ago too, because I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it was a pancreatic cancer or something like that. Can't remember and stuff like that. But it's hard to let go. It's hard. I mean, it's really hard. It was hard to let go of my dad, my grandpa. It's hard, and it's really is hard. It really is, and I just want people just to know that. And this episode just really hits me very hard just with that. One thing I was very shocked about is that when she found out that I don't think there was not being spies or anything like that. I really don't think so. I really don't think so, because I mean they were looking for something important, or they may want to talk to Nejo, which I'll get into Nejo here in a few minutes. But even though they found out that he had his own office and stuff like that, because they were looking for some certain things or stuff like that, and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just I feel so sad for them. It's because they can't let go of the fact because their daughter died. Their daughter died. Just like my grandma. My grandma, she had to bury her husband, which was my grandpa, and she has to bury one of her children, which is my dad. And a while back, my uncle passed away, so she has to bury him also too. And I just don't know what to say. It's just really actually just a sad situation. It really is. My sister, my little niece, not little niece, my little niece, she died by the age of 5 years old due because of brain tumor in her brain. She has this terrible sickness that I could not explain really much to happen. And it's just that my sister, she couldn't let go of the fact because of her first daughter passed away and stuff like that. And it's hard. It really is. I'm trying not to cry, and I'm trying, and it's just. I'm not saying this episode made me depressed or anything like that. It's just that this episode just kind of reminds me, it just kind of reminds me, of the fact, it's just that, it's just that these sad situations we go through in life is it's never easy. Yes, I've been angry before. I have been angry before, to God and stuff like that, and I forgave him and stuff like that. There's no telling like what could happen or anything like that. We don't know when we're going to die. We don't know when we're going to live. And stuff. And just look at Gekken and some of the other girls, stuff like that around this anime that are Primo dolls. It's to be honest with you, this is by far one of my favorites of this year. I have to say, probably my number one favorite for Slice of Life. I have to say, I'm being real serious. I think it really actually is and stuff like that. I mean, I know Slice of Life are not like this, but sometimes they can be really like this and stuff like that. Because one thing I really loved about Slice of Anime, because I want to see a darker side of the stories of each and every different characters, basically in anime, instead of just focusing way too much on slice of life and stuff like that. I know the singing is good. I know all the cute girls and stuff like that. Based in anime, I do know that and stuff like that. But the point is that I really want to see a dark side of basically what's going on, and we have gotten seen, and we have seen that and stuff like that, and I'm grateful for it. I really. This is something I just wanted to happen and stuff like that. Because I'm not saying I hate slice of life or anything like that, but it just seems to me shows the same trope over and over again. Just about the cute side, comedy aspects and stuff like that. But this series of Primary Doll is nothing compared to those any others. And because the reason why I like this series is because it shows a much deeper inclusions of each and every of these different girls based on this anime, how they all bond together, how they're taking care of the black cafe and stuff like that, and the black cat cafe and stuff like that, and it's really something special to me. To be honest, I think this anime is going to be it's going to be one of the greatest animes of all time. I really truly do believe that because I don't think there's not really any other slice of life can come near this series. I'm sorry, but even though to me this is my number one all time favorite, and it really actually is, and I really do enjoy it. I really do, and maybe there might be a season two, probably maybe down the road. Sometimes slice of life animes don't get a season two. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends on the genre. But I do believe is this that I do believe that this anime would get the respect that it really actually deserves, and I really do think so, and I really do. It's just makes it see me. But basically at the end of the episode, I thought for a fact, that Gecko was going to kill the mom and the dad. I thought she did. You could just, I think it was like three gunshots or something like that, and some of the others were trying to stop her, trying to stop her. But even though she was built for combat and she was built to be in war because she knows how to use a gun, she knows how to use different weapons because that she's been part of the war since a long time, since a long time. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but that scene right there, it really did shock me. It really did because I thought she shot him for good. That's what I thought. But then until she said like basically what happened, that she didn't shoot him. She didn't shoot him, but she shot the guns out of their hands and stuff. So, and that's basically what they did. But even though I even though that the mom and dad, they still don't want to let go, but they have to learn to let go, because if they're not going to move on in life, then I don't know what to say. I mean, I understand. Like I said, I totally do understand what it feels like. Just like when I said about my sister, my little niece, she died at the age of 5 years old. It was hard for her, hard for her to go this transaction, to me. And I believe God has walked her through in her life. She's getting married. She has her own kids now, and she's happy, and she has like 3 kids, so beautiful girls, and my nieces. I love my nieces really a lot. I'm an uncle, and I may not be perfect or anything like that, but yeah, I'm glad this episode, it was definitely very good, very, very good. And I definitely do agree that this anime was very emotional. It really was. And yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about this. But yeah. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, anyways, that's the end. That's the end of that's the end of this annual erection. So anyways, sound rights. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell also too. That's just letting me know you guys watch my videos. And please leave your comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember yourself. I love you guys. Please stay. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.